Good morning. It's the 5 Foot Doctor. Welcome. So today I want to talk about calluses and how we can get rid of them and some of the things that you should absolutely not use on your foot, especially if you have diabetes, any foot issues, or any blood flow problems. That's kind of what I want to talk about today, so stick with me. Welcome, it's the 5 Foot Doctor, Dr. Shabawale. If you're new to my channel, I'm a podiatrist and foot surgeon who takes care of all things foot. So today, like I said, we're going to be discussing all those things. If you're interested, please stick around with me. So, I know that a lot of people have dry skin. Now, we're not only talking about dry skin, we are also talking about hard, calloused, thick skin. This could be in our hands or it could be in our feet. And I know there are lots of things out there that are being claimed or being touted to help with removing dry skin. Now, a lot of them do work, but what I want to talk about today is what are those that do not really work as well, or I will not advise patients who have diabetes or other blood flow issues and things like that to use because it could cause more harm than good. One of the first things I want to talk about is this callus shaver blade thingy here. Now, I have seen this everywhere. I've had patients who are diabetic even bring it in. Now, for the average person with no health issues, no blood flow issues, or no diabetes, this might actually be a great thing to use. However, it's just too sharp for me. And the risk of cutting yourself and the risk of injuring yourself is too high. And a lot of times what happens is they cut themselves, they soak their feet, they apply all their medications to their feet, and now they've introduced a possible infection to their foot because they've cut it with this super sharp blade. So that is why I usually do not advise for people to use this. This is my absolute least favorite instrument or thing to use when you're shaving a callus. I know you would see it in a lot of places and things like that, but personally, as a foot specialist and a foot doctor, it's just not my favorite. If you choose to use it, make sure you know that you're using it at your own peril, and make sure that you're being extremely careful with it. Don't dig it too deep, and just let it, work on soaked foot. That way the callus is a little soft and it's not hard and not forcing you to kind of put much more pressure than you really need to. Another thing that I want to talk about is what I like to call the cheese grater. I know a lot of people have seen it. If you've gone to a salon to get a pedicure, I'm sure you've seen this cheese grater. Now, this works because it has very tiny, not extremely sharp little blades that can be used to kind of shave off and buff up the callus. Now, that's usually fine and dandy and all. However, it's a little concerning because how well are they cleaning these things? And even if you're using it at home, how well are you going under that crater to clean the dead skin? Dead skin with water is just a nidus for infection. And so it's usually, again, not my favorite one. I do prefer it over the blade, so it is a level higher if you had to choose which one to use. But either way, I really just don't even like this one either because, again, it's sharp. There are blades in there, not as sharp again as the other blade, but there are blades in there nonetheless. All you need is a micro cut in your skin, and then you have infection that can just feed in there and just grow and fester, and then next thing you know, you're in my office and I'm having to give antibiotics or even worse. So this will be on the list of callus remover items that I will not advise for people to use. Now, one of my favorite ones that I think it's very affordable, it's very easily accessible, is a pumice stone. A pumice stone is very great. One of the least likely to cause any sort of skin damage or skin issues. And so this is something you can get everywhere. You can get it at Walmart, Walgreens, or whatever, Tesco, whatever store sells a lot of stuff in there. You would definitely be able to get this in the cosmetic aisle. It's something that's easy. You can just put it in your bathroom, and each time you take a shower, right after you shower, you just use that stone and scrub it down, and it will just buff away that hard tissue, after which you can then moisturize. So the third one that I do like, and is definitely much better than the other two, is the pumice stone. So definitely check that out. On our website, www.danielfootcare.com, we'll have pumice stones on there, and so you can pick them up. That's something that you can definitely use again in the shower, and it's very, very gentle on the skin, least likely to cause issues and things like that. So now, because I have looked high and low, far and wide, for what would be the best for my patients, because like you all know, diabetic patients, patients with foot issues, with blood flow issues are my passion. And so I have looked everywhere to find the best thing and the best product that would work for you guys. So I am introducing the Callus shaver that will be available at www.dneilfootcare.com. And that's what I want to talk about today. Now, we have the Callus shaver here, and I really like this one because it comes with two separate heads. And so this is the fine head, and this is the coarse head. And so if you hold both of them together, let's see here, you will see that one of them is really fine and one of them is really coarse. And putting it back is really easy. You just take the head right there and you just plop it on here, and you push it in, and that's it. See? It's as easy as that. Another beautiful thing is it is rechargeable, so you don't have to worry that it is going to die on you, and a full charge will give you about 5 hours of use. Another awesome thing is it has different levels. So when you hit the button right there, it goes, so this is the first level, and then when you hit the button again, see, now it goes faster. And this is for more stubborn calluses. And here we have the different levels of how high or how full your battery level is. So you don't have to guess. You turn it off. When you turn it back on, it goes all the way from here to here. Of course, the lower it goes, then the less battery power that you have. And just to show how great this is, I'm going to demonstrate using the fine head on my hand. So you can even use it on your hand and not worry that it's going to cause any sort of damage. How about if you have corns and calluses? Now, I know a lot of people have these lesions at the top of their knuckles. You see it right there. So let's try. Again, this is with the fine head. Again, looking at the differences between the rough head and the fine head. So this is what I would use for the top of my skin. So let's see. Top of my skin. Look at that. It's definitely buffing it away now, ashy, but it's gentle enough on the top of the skin. So for those who have calluses and corns right up here, this is absolutely awesome for that, and it'll really help to just smoothen out the top of the skin, top of the fingers, the edge of the toe, and things like that. Again, if you want to change this, you simply hit this button here and you pull this out, and that's it. Now, in here, you can actually run this part underwater, and it'll flush out all the dirt and debris that's in there, so to keep it nice and sanitary. And after you're done, you spray some alcohol in there to sanitize it. And to switch over to the coarse head, you hit this button here, and see, and that's it, and you're good to go. Do not use the coarse head on the top of your skin. It's too coarse. This is for the bottom of your skin, for hard, thick calluses, for like your heel and things like that. That's what you would use these for, okay? So it's all gonna come in the box, and we have a brush that comes with it as well that you're able to use to clean out that area that's gathering the debris. So that's a little brush that comes with it, so that when you pop this open, you can clean this out with the little brush, okay? Now, if you want something a little bit more fancy, we have this one here with the gold plates, and this looks very nice, very luxurious. It's just so gorgeous and so beautiful. Now, what are the differences between this one here and this one here? Well, for starters, this one doesn't quite have the battery leveler or the battery indicator to tell you how much battery you have left, but it still applies where a full charge, which means if you charge this for 2 hours, it will give you about 5 hours of use. Now, I doubt that anyone is going to be shaving their calluses for 5 hours, 1 hour at the max. But I think that this would definitely, I know that this would definitely take you the full charge will be able to carry you to do whatever job it is that you need to do. Just like the other one, you push it forward, just like that. And it goes. Now, look at that again. And there you have it. And another thing I really like, in the middle of this is a little button that prevents people, so like let's say you have kids and things like that, you don't want them to run around playing with this. So it's a little stop proof that you have to press that button before it slides up. So you can't just pull up without pressing that button. So it's really a safe stop, so you don't just go grinding yourself without knowing that you're about to start it. And here, a similar way, what you do is you press this little button on the side and you take the head out. And this also comes with 2 heads, and there is the coarse head, and there is the fine head. So you see both heads, and these will definitely, again, work the same way like with the other one. So whichever one you get will definitely be great. So that's the fine head and the top of my skin. And all it just made me be is ashy. But it'll definitely be gentle enough to use in the knuckles. One thing I forgot to mention with these other one is it has the laser light. This one has a laser light, so if you're working at night, you can definitely see what you're doing and make sure that you're focusing in the right place. So I'm so excited to introduce these new products because I trust them, I have vetted them, and they would work beautifully. And in each package that's going to be going out, there's going to be a surprise for people who make these purchases, because this is the first product that I am putting my stamp of approval on. I definitely want to give people a little incentive and a little Thanksgiving gift by saying thank you for purchasing this, thank you for patronizing us and using this product. So be on the lookout. Once you get your package, there's going to be something in there that you can use. I will give you a hint. It'll help to make your callus softer, better, and just make your feet be better overall. That's all I'm going to say. But I look forward to the surprise, and I look forward to you guys getting the surprise too. So please let me know what you think about it. Again, this is one of the first things that I'm putting out that I'm vetting and I'm putting my own stamp of approval on. So I would definitely love your feedback. So please give it to us. Either send us a DM, leave a message down below in this video, or send me a DM on Instagram at the Flyfoot Doctor, or even on TikTok at the Flyfoot Doctor. I can't wait to get this going and show you guys. All right, thank you for watching. This is the end of it so I've talked about the things that I don't like for calluses, especially for patients who have diabetes or blood flow issues, and some of the things that I do like, and now presenting a product that I do endorse and I'm putting my stamp of approval on that you can purchase that would definitely work. Now, while we're purchasing this, please don't forget to leave us your email on the website. The website is www.dneilfootcare.com. Again, that's www.dneilfootcare.com. We would have foot care products of everything or any foot issues that you have. Little by little, we're going to start releasing our products on there. So just leave your email with us so that once products come out, you'll be able to get discount codes. You'll be the first to know, and you have exclusive access and be able to get these things going so we can get your feet looking beautiful, especially during the winter time. Thank you guys, as always, for sticking with us. Again, it's the Fly for Doctor show. If you have not subscribed, would you consider subscribing? If you're enjoying the content of this video, would you like leaving us a comment down below, letting us know what you like about the video, or if there are other things that you want to see or you had hopes to see and you didn't see, just let us know down below. We would really appreciate it. Also, give us a thumbs up and share this video with family and friends. You never know who it may benefit. Till next time, it's the Fly Foot Doctor. I love spending time with you guys. All right, take care. Bye now.